Hi guys, if you're catching this, you're catching the replay. So today I am coming to you with the Choose to Shine kit, which if you're in your catalog, it's on page 52. Super adorable kit. You get to make 12 cards, 6 of each one of these designs. Super, super cute. And it comes with a stamp set you keep forever, the paper that you need, some beautiful, beautiful white and gold ribbon. Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. I love this ribbon. If my phone could focus. And my voice is a little hoarse today, so it might be it might go in and out. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? So what I have done, as always, I've gone through the instructions that are included in my kit, and I've gone ahead and I've already cut my paper up. And what I'm going to do is today I'm going to skip forward to the instructions and I'm going to show you how to put these beautiful cards together. This kit is part of the So Much Happy collection, and like I said, it's on page 52 in your catalog, and it's good through the month of April, and then this catalog expires. So if you want this, now's the time to get it. Like I said, it comes with everything you need to make those cards at on a substantial discount with $20, and you get that stamp set. Okay. Let's get started. These are the two cards that we're going to make today. We're going to do a scallop border without a scallop stamp. We're going to do some fussy cutting and just build a little flower garden and just make these cards pop. This is the stamp set, obviously. And it comes with a beautiful little sentiment, just a note to brighten your day and chase the clouds away. So everything we need to make our scenery is right here in this stamp set. So put this here. I'm going to flip my first mark pad over, and I'm going to use the back of it to stamp on. I like this. This is, you know, kind of new to me. I knew that you could always do this, but I had never really taken advantage of flipping that over. So that's what I'm going to do today. Your kit comes with 12 card bases and envelopes. And so I'm just going to get what I need out for each card. And like I said, I've already gone ahead and pre-cut everything just to kind of save for time purposes. And then we'll be ready to roll. The cutting guides are super easy in here. I love how quick and easy they are. And so for card number 2, we'll need all of these and their little base. And of course, if you don't like how everything is, you can always, for sure, 100%, flip the papers over because they're all double-sided, right? So I'm going to do my best for my voice. So please forgive me, like if it pops in and out. I only need 2 of these. So we did some second generation stamping here. So I just stamped once in Willow, and then without cleaning it off, I stamped a second time in Willow, and there's my second generation stamping, and we'll fussy cut those out. And those will go on card number 2. Kind of get some of this little stuff out of the way. I am using my fabulous non-stick micro tip scissors. I absolutely love these. If you have never seen one of my videos before, then you'll know how much I love these. I talk about them all the time. They are my favorite. And I have tried other scissors. I have, you know, I have the Fiskars ones like this, and they're okay. I use these if I can't find these, but these are my go-to scissors, hands down. Okay, so I've got my little flags cut out, and they go over here. And now I'm going to cut out my cloud. This is such a good stamp. Look how pretty that stamps. And if you are getting a pattern effect from your stamp pad, do a little stamp, tap, tap, twist, twist when you do your inking on your stamp, and then that will help eliminate that pattern that you get from your pad, and so you won't see that on your solid images. Just a little tippy tip. Sorry we're a little late today getting started. Today is my 2-year-old's birthday. Yay! And we were kind of doing a little happy birthday song and taking a video, and I said, oh my gosh, I gotta go. We're gonna do a video downstairs. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, I need one more of these. So you're going to use 2 of these. These, one is going to go here, and then the other one is going to go like on top. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to score my card base is pre-scored. It comes that way, and you'll always know that the raised score line is your center point, or the center inside of your card. And so I'm just going to reinforce that score mark and make sure my card's turned the right direction. And so we're going to start with this beautiful card. So we have our 2 strips right here. They're 5.5 by a quarter. Okay, maybe it's half. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, it's a half. Sorry about that. And so we're just going to add some adhesive, and you're just simply going to put these right on the edge of your card base. I didn't get that one all the way. I should put this part on my non-stick mat. That's the whole reason why I have that, right? And just line it up on the side. And you're going to do that. You're going to repeat that with your other strip on the other side. It's so simple. That's why I love these kits. These kits are just amazing. It just takes the guesswork out of throwing some cards together, and it doesn't, you kind of just, it takes the, you know, guesswork out. It really, really, really does. Okay, so we're going to take our zip strip, which this is the piece that comes at the top of your paper. And so when you get it, it has some really awesome information about it. So it'll tell you the colors that are featured in that pack. So this is candy apple, clover, lagoon, lemon, linen, so on and so forth. This piece is going to go right here at the bottom. Did I grab the wrong one? Ah, I grabbed the wrong one. Do that. Okay. Good, it's not down all the way. Sorry, there's 2 different sizes in here. Okay. It goes down here right at the bottom. And then we're going to take our grass stamp. And now the instructions call for clover to be used for your grass, and you totally can do that. I changed it up and used willow, and it's perfectly fine. I feel like the willow ink does just fine with that clover. I really do. And so what we're going to do is we're going to ink this up, and we're going to go right against this portion right here, our little zip strip that we just put down. And so you just line it up right at the end of it, straight down, straight up, and there's our little grass area. Super cute. This card just, it's so easy to put together, and I think the kit, the way the kit is designed, is just, it's like it's so easy. You could take it to a crop and whip out 12 cards in no time, and everybody's going to be like, oh, say, you know, like you have all these cards done. Again, I apologize about my voice. It's going hoarse, and I can imagine that it won't be any better by the end of the video. So now we want to build our little flowers right here. So, and it comes with these adorable little stems. So you have 2 little stems in here. And then, so you can build these up however you want. And I'm just going to follow the instructions from the kit, because that's what most people do when they get it. And then you just build it however you want. You can do a little bit of off, or on, or down, or up, however you want it to go. And we can put a couple here and a couple there. Good. We'll wipe that off. Clean this guy off. And now we can come in with our little flowers. So they have 2 different sizes of flowers, obviously, one for the little one and one for the big one. And I used lemon for my flowers on mine. And then for the center, the instructions don't call for a center flower. I went ahead and used Gold Rush. So I'll show those really quick. And then I just kind of stamped right on top. like that. And then I used Glacier for the smaller flower. I thought it worked out nicely. And they give you like a little dot. To make the center if you want. Perfect. So there's all of those little pieces right there. And now I'm going to come in with that dot and just add the little centerpiece. And again, I used my Gold Rush. You could use whatever you wanted. I just thought it gave them a little bit more personality. Again, the instructions don't say to do this part. This is just my little, I needed something else kind of deal. But I think it brought in a little extra element to it. Okay, and then, oops, I'm going to keep that dot out. And I'm going to use my Willow, and I'm going to use some Sapphire ink to create a, like a little scene, if you will. I did try it with Glacier, and the Glacier just didn't show up as pretty as I liked or would have wanted it to. So using the Sapphire, I thought really, and it plus it ties in the side portion with it. Oops. So we're going to use the Sapphire for that. Yep, do you see that? I put my ink down upside down. Maybe it's just part of being sick, right? We're going to come in at the top and we're going to kind of build down now. And I'm going to bring my Glacier back in and we're going to stamp our little banner right here at the top. And just kind of eyeball it about an inch off to the side. And then you have these two little pieces that the instructions tell you to cut, and you're just going to dovetail those. So as best as you can, you're going to go right up the center. And then from one corner to the center mark, that's how you're going to dovetail that, just in case you didn't know. I don't know if it's called anything else or not. I just know it is dovetailing, maybe creating a banner. My poor voice. I sure am stretching its limits today. So we're just going to tuck that down here. Got a little right there. That's okay. I can get that off. I can show you how. And then we'll tuck this one here. If I can get some adhesive on it to stay, yeah. There we go. I'm so excited. I have my order is coming with the Close to My Heart adhesive, and I can't wait for it to get here because I really, really, really like that adhesive. Okay, so I'm going to take a little emery board right here, and I'm just going to kind of sand down where that glue was in this little mark that I made. And just because you can do this when you have this white core, obviously on white paper, and it just makes those mistakes, if you will, go away. They're gone. Except for the one that I just put there. You guys know how sloppy I am. So if you get a little ink on there, you can just kind of shave it away, and no one will ever even know that it was there except for you. And so now we're going to come in with our circle. We're going to stamp this in the Glacier just about right here. And then we're going to use our Choose To sentiment, which is super, super tiny. So tiny. But it's perfect. Like once you put it on your... We're going to ink that in Sapphire. And we're going to put it right in the circle. Choose To. See how nice that looks? We're going to come in with our sentiment Shine, and we're going to also stamp it in Sapphire. And we're just going to kind of make the S go a little bit onto our circle, and we're going to do straight down, straight up. And then for some finishing touches, we're going to come in with our little dot that we used, excuse me, so sorry guys, that we used to create the centers in our flowers to kind of build off just a little scene, if you will, okay? And I'm using Sapphire and Willow to build this up. And maybe one more right here. There, perfect. I'm done. More, sometimes less is more, right? So now I'm ready to take this piece and put it right onto my card base. And what you want to do is you want to pop it up. And if you don't have any 3D foam tape, grab your shaker window foam and acetate kit, because inside of there, you don't use the center. You use the ring right here, but you don't use these center pieces when you build a shaker card, right? So just use those. If you don't have 3D foam tape, if you have 3D foam tape, of course, grab that. But let's just grab these and we're going to build it up and give it some dimension, and it'll sit nice like right here. Okay, and I've got ink over here on my pad because I sat my pad down, or my ink pad upside down on here, so I got to be careful not to transfer that to my project. And before I forget, we want to put some of that beautiful white and gold ribbon on here. I should have did that before I put these on, but I got too excited to finish the card. And so this white gold ribbon is going to go down right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some adhesive on the back. Say no. If it will let me, right? And I'll just use my little square dots right there. I typically would not do that, but they're going to work in this case. Now I can put this down. Okay. And now I can come in with my ribbon and tie a little bow on here. I always like to tie my bow before I cut the ribbon. It just, for me, it gives me more flexibility. Like I have more control over tying my knots. There you go. That's the first card in the kit. So let's hurry up and grab and do the second one. And so the second one is really cute. It looks like this, not with the emery board on it. And I'm going to put some of this stuff off to the side because, like I said, I pre-cut a lot of things just for time's sake. We're going to come in with that circle again. And this time on our circle, we are going to use that Sapphire ink. And I'm going to grab a little bit of scratch paper so that I can stamp on this. We're going to grab that circle, we're going to ink it up in the Sapphire, and we're going to kind of stamp off to create that scallop border, since we really don't have a scallop stamp. And we're just going to do that the whole way across, just doing our best to keep it as even as possible. And it comes out super cute. So now we have our little border right here, and we can come in with our cloud and our glacier ink. This is the cute little cloud. And we're just going to ink this up really nice and good. So it's a solid image, tap, tap, twist, twist, tap, tap. And that gets any pattern that might be on your ink pad off of there. And we're going to do straight down, straight up. And now we're going to take our other cloud and we're going to put it right here on top. So it looks good. This is, once this dries, it'll look a little bit closer to this like it does in the original one that I created. I'm going to take my sentiment, which was stamped in the Sapphire ink, and I'm going to adhere it down to my flower base. If you didn't like the way this looks, remember all the papers are double-sided, so you could also flip it over this way and add it like this, which I don't know that I would do that. If I would have to change the border, you know, and then this would go this way. You could do that, but I would change the color of your border if you decided to do that. Which I love the versatility in that. So if the flowers aren't your thing. Okay, and now I'm going to take and add just a little bit of adhesive on the end of my banners. And I'm going to stick them up and under. I'm just going to kind of do it in an angle and press. And I'm only putting adhesive at the top. You know, I'm not putting it all the way down because I know it's going to not stick in there. And then I just kind of play with it until I like the placement and push down. And then this is going to go right here on top. Before I put that on, I'm going to add my ribbon. And I'm going to add my ribbon just to this part versus the whole thing like I did before. This is how I normally add my ribbon. This white gold ribbon is so gorgeous. I know I've said that like 1,000 times already, but it really is. It just has, I don't know, the right element of shine. Okay, so I'm going to just place where I want that to sit. Oh, I love that. That looks so good. Let's add some adhesive to this. I really don't want it to go anywhere, so I'm going to put enough on. Center it in your yellow piece here. Now I can add in my sentiments. We'll put them right here. I'm not going to add any adhesive to the banners. I think it's okay without it. That looks cute. And then I want a little bow. So again, I'm just going to feed it through. Ay, 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 ay. And then cut it. And now we have our second card that needs to go on our base. Pre-scored cards that come in the kit. Just reinforcing that score mark. And add some more adhesive. And I'm going to center it as best as I can. And there is our second card. This kit is amazing. I love this kit. It's $20. You get that stamp set that you can keep forever. All the instructions, so you can recreate these cards with whatever paper you have in your stock after you use what's included in your kit for years to come. So that's the beauty of these kits. You know, you're not limited to just what's in the kit. You can create beyond that. So if my voice is playing good, I will be back tomorrow to show you some other types of things or cards that you can make with this stamp set. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself today, and you guys have a happy Wednesday.